Welcome back! Well, we've just finished the Garden Ages, either Gira and either Chemo. But in our life there are two more Garden Ages. We've mentioned them before. They're called either Deilin and either Tsurgal, and they are accessible from the neighborhood, which is where Nora should be waiting for me.
I am indeed.
We've shown you the book before, but we haven't really been there yet. Well, we've been there in the invite video we did, but haven't been there for real to really explore and look around. So let's go there now. There are two Garden Ages, and which one is accessible from your neighborhood is, well, random. Gets decided when the neighborhood's created. So if you want to go to the other one, you just have to find another neighborhood which has the other book. And in this neighborhood we have either Tsurgal. And we got the names wrong previously, but this one is actually either Tsurgal. Tsurgal is the grassy one, and Deilin has the maple trees. You can pretty easily tell which one it is from the stained glass window. Even though there are multiple windows for each age, you can still easily tell which age they represent if you know what the ages look like. Okay, let's go through. You want to go first, Nora?
Yeah.
Okay, you didn't even look like you were linking. You just stood there and disappeared. Now, you don't need to share this book because it is a neighborhood instance. In fact, you cannot share this book because there is no share icon there. Ah, there you are. So, and in this case it's actually linked to where you use the book rather than what neighborhood you're in. So even people who are not in the same neighborhood can get into the same either Tsurgal or either Deilin by using the same book in the same in a particular neighborhood. So if you want to go there with friends, you just get people in one neighborhood and then let them link through. Okay, let's.
There's a journey cloth here, right here.
Yeah.
There's a journey cloth.
Let's look around a little bit.
Maybe we should hit. Do you think we need to collect them like normal?
Yeah. Well, that would seem to be the logical thing to do.
Oh, but the whole thing lights up.
Yeah, so in that respect they're more like the shell cloths from Path of the Shell. Of course, even though we haven't done those ages yet, in Uru Life you do actually need to collect all of the journey cloths in those two ages as well, even though that is not the case in the regular Path of the Shell. So it's still possible that we need to collect all of these journey cloths. The age itself isn't very big. It is pretty nice looking. You can definitely tell its relation to either Chemo in particular, because it uses some of the same design elements like the gazebos. Oh, I see you found a bench.
I love these benches.
There's another journey cloth over here, so let's just touch it and see if we'll be able to get into a door at some point. Because there is a door! I've already found it. Look, there it is. So I guess that's the journey door. Well, let's see if we can get some more journey cloths. So there's another one. This age isn't very big, so if there are indeed 7 journey cloths, and I would expect there to be, then the question is, what's the puzzle here? I mean, if it's just finding the journey cloths, that's gonna be pretty easy, I guess. Oh, there's a linking book over here, which seems to lead back
You
to the
can't
neighborhood.
get into the fountain. At least I can't.
Oh. This leads back to the neighborhood, and of course it takes you back to the neighborhood that the this particular instance of either Tsurgal is linked to. Let's see, we've got 3 cloths so far, at least I have 3 cloths so far, so let's see if We can find the other ones. Oh, hey! A Relto page! Okay, let's take that. This one gives you grass in your Relto.
I think I've hit 4 cloths.
Okay, this is another one. Hey, and I found the maintainer marker. It's in the pool. This is a bit strange though, because if it is the case that you need to find all of the cloths, there is no indication of progress. Because even in Arcana and Anane, there is actually an indication of progress, even though the entire symbol lights up. We'll see that once we get there. But here, there's no sign whatsoever. What's how many cloths there even are. Is there one near the gazebo? Oh yeah, there on the back of the gazebo.
Where did you find the Relto page?
All the way at the end, on the back of a stone pillar. Oh, and there's another one. I've lost count.
Ah.
I think I have 6 now. Well, okay, anyway. Let's just see if we can find another one somewhere.
Did you get this one?
I think so, yeah. Could you touch that?
I think I've already touched it, but won't hurt to touch it again.
Hey,
What?
now that's interesting. When you touch that, the symbol on the door lit up. Could you
Do you want me
try
to do it again?
touching another cloth?
Okay.
So maybe that's our indication of progress. Got another one?
Is there one back here?
There's one on the back of the gazebo. I don't know where you are. I'm looking
Oh.
at the door.
Oh, no, there is one here. Okay.
Now the entire symbol lights up. So maybe that means that now we have all of them. I don't know. I'm just gonna try touch the door, see what happens. Doesn't open.
Nothing?
Oh, wait, something's happening. It's lighting up part of the symbol. Okay, that's the whole symbol. Oh, but it keeps going. Oh, and now it's turning and repeating the sequence. I wonder if it'll open if it finishes the sequence. Could you try it and touch a cloth?
Again?
Yeah.
I'll touch the same one. What
Oh.
happened? I saw it turn. You were turned around.
It reset.
Oh.
Interesting.
try
Could
it
you find another cloth and touch it?
Maybe we have to do them in a certain order.
Yeah, could you try and find just a random other cloth and
Yep.
touch it?
I'm doing the... Oops, no, that's not a cloth. That's a journey page. I mean, a Relto page. Oh, I see one. Okay. I'm getting wet.
Okay. Now only the very tiniest part of the symbol lit up. So it seems that each of these cloths corresponds to a part of the symbol. If you touch a cloth, the door shows you what part of the symbol that is. And they're basically you can put them in order from smallest to largest, and that way maybe number the cloths, so maybe that indicates what order you're supposed to touch them in. Okay, well, obviously we do actually know how to do this. We're just sort of showing you how you can figure this out. Now, the next thing you might think is the thing you should do is touch them from smallest to largest in that order, but that also doesn't work. What you're actually supposed to do is touch the door like I did before. I'm just going to do it again. And it will flash a sequence of symbols. This is 6, 1, 2, 3 or 4. 3, 4. That's 5. Oh, that's 3. That's 7. Okay, and then it will start turning and repeat that same sequence. And that's the order you need to touch them in, and you need to do it while it is turning. Essentially, you need to touch each cloth in the sequence before the point on the symbol reaches the corresponding light around the edge of the ring. So, if you touch them in the correct sequence, within, I think it's 1 minute or 2 minutes that this wheel takes to turn a full circle, then the door will open. Unfortunately, this is very hard to do with only 2 people. In fact, it's damn near impossible. It's definitely impossible to figure this out with 1 person, because which cloth is which symbol or which number, depending on how you look at it, is different for each instance. So you need to be able to touch a cloth and look at the door at the same time to know which is which. So you need at least 2 people to do that. And then you'll need enough people so you'll be able to run around and get them in time. The easiest way to do that is actually just to have 8 people. 1 person stands at the door, calls out the sequence, and 7 other people each stand at 1 cloth. But we only have 2 people. Fortunately, we have invited other people to come and help us. And we'll go and solve this puzzle with them in the next video.